So guys, so let me turn this down real quick. So I wanted to do a dread update journey. So it's been almost 3 years since I started my dread journey. I might as well start with telling you guys the reason why. Okay, so I started my dreads in the 9th grade, towards the winterish, fallish part. I'm currently a senior. Yeah, right now what you guys are listening to, that's that Gucci Gang beat. Gotta represent the dread community. So I threw my own little flair on it. I'm gonna play just a little bit for you guys. Dread flow. Dread gang, dread gang, dread gang, dread gang, dread gang, dread gang, dread gang. Walk from my roots to my back, man. Dread context really going insane. Don't wear a mask like Batman. Alright, so I basically just said, gang, dread gang. Locked from my roots to my back, man. I don't wear a mask like Batman. I am who I am and I won't change. That's pretty much the intro. But you know, if you've seen the Gucci Gang Lil Pump, you should know what I'm going for, you know. But yeah, so I've had my dreads 3 years. You know, I wanted to start when I was in the 6th grade, and I did. I got twists. I got my hair twisted, but you know, I wasn't really feeling it. I wanted dreads, but I didn't know how they started. I didn't know that you had to start with little tiny Cheetos on your head, little tiny coils just sitting on your head looking weird. You know, people said I looked like I had little black worms on my head, and I wasn't feeling it. And then I also didn't know that, like, well, I don't know if this is common, but the lady who did it had put like a boatload of like beeswax or gel on it, and it was like a sort of black gel. So if you stuck your fingers in your hair, and you know, I had a habit of just going in and twisting my hair before she even did it. So I'm sitting in class bored, and I go in to twist it, and I get a whole bunch of like black oily ooze on my hands. And I'm in the middle of class, so you know, I gotta write with my pencil, but I got oil all over my hands, so that's not gonna work out. And then I try to wipe it off. It didn't work. It's still oily. That oil sticks until you wash your hands with soap. I got irritated with that really fast, and I'm like, man, this ain't what I expected. But I really did want dreads. And then 3 years later, 9th grade, you know, I decided to do it again. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna commit this time. Cause that's the true thing about dreads. You gotta commit. You know, you gotta be patient. You just gotta wait it out, and eventually you bang it like this, 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 bang it like Batman. I am who I am and I won't change. But yeah, you just gotta be patient with dreads. Okay, that should be sturdy. This is a con. I haven't really suffered from this in a while, but it's people get it where their scalp is like super itchy. I used to have that real bad. My scalp would be killing me, especially like when I sweat. I don't know why, but when I would sweat, it would just get 10 times worse, and the itchiness would just it just felt like it was beating on my head. It was just like, oh, I couldn't stand it. So you know, most people have strategies, techniques that they use to get rid of it. I don't really have a technique like that. I honestly stopped putting oils in my hair that often. The most I'll do is I'll take you know, just like 5, 6 little spritz, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spritz of this all around my head, and then just rub my fingers through, you know, make sure it's all over, make sure it's everywhere. You know, I just do that. Or, where is it? This stuff right here, this locking wax, this mango and lime, you know, Jamaican firm wax. I'll just take like a little scoop. I'll just get a little scoop in my hand, put it on one hand, put it together like that, and just, and I'm set, you know? You don't even, it moisturizes your hair, and you don't even, it's not too greasy. You know, it's not too oily if you just put just a little bit, enough to cover your palms, and then spread it throughout your entire hair, and make sure to massage your scalp and stuff. What else was I gonna say? Stay hydrated. If you stay hydrated, your scalp is gonna be hydrated, you know? That's how it works. You drink water, your body uses that water. So, I mean, I have pretty dry skin in certain areas. My scalp used to be extremely dry back when I had an afro. And I used to wonder why, because I put grease in it. Once a week, I would re-grease my scalp. Once a week, once a week, once a week. And I would still end up with dandruff, still end up with dry scalp. And, you know, once I started sports in high school, I started drinking tons and tons of water every day. And I haven't really had that problem. I thought with dreads I was going to have that problem because I saw videos where people would be like, how to on washing dandruff out of your hair. And I was thinking, hey, maybe I could do a video like that when my dreads get longer. But, you know, I don't have any dandruff. I can even show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. I don't really got any dandruff. It used to be bad right here on my sideburns. I could just go like that and a whole bunch of dandruff would just fall out. But you know, it hasn't really been like that lately. So I've been just chilling. Are my dreads spiritual at all? Nah, it's not really a spiritual journey. I mean, a lot of people do get dreads as a spiritual journey, especially people with freeform dreads. It's usually something spiritual. You know, they want to let their locks grow free. You know, they believe in freedom, just like God lets trees grow in nature. They just grow freely in any direction. I watched some videos about why people got freeform dreads, and you know, they just wanted to be free, natural. They want their hair to grow natural. I mean, I like the idea of my hair growing natural. I like the idea of waking up early in the morning and not having to do anything to it except, you know, just like walk out the house. Sometimes I don't even do that. I just walk out the house, throw my shirt on, and you know, throw on a hoodie, and my hoodie covers up all right here, so you know, all you just got is that. Or sometimes I'll be just banging it. You know, when you got dreads, most people don't really care what direction their dreads are going. But yeah, if you got any questions, comment down below about my hair or anything about your hair that you want to know. If you want to get dreads, I can make videos on how to get dreads. All I need is people to ask. If you got any questions that I probably already answered, you know, I could suggest a video that I might have answered it in. I might as well answer this. Why I started my YouTube channel? Honestly don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't have a specific content that I put out. I got drag videos, I got song parodies, I got skits, I got this Black Superman skit that I've been just playing around with. You know, I got how-to videos that I just play around with. I got videos that I thought were just cinematic. Yeah, so pretty much I just make dread videos every now and then. I can answer any question that I've experienced. I'm sorry if I'm boring. I'm gonna work on that. My voice is just boring. That's just my voice. So the reason I started recording earlier was to mention one thing, but I entirely forgot once I started, you know, making the video. But how many of you guys remember, well, if you got hang time now, I guess, some of you guys are probably still in this stage where your dreads were fresh, your hair was short, and let's say it's only like this small. It's like that small right there. And do you guys remember like ever trying to pull it as far as you could and just look up and be like, I can see it. I can finally see it. It's finally long enough for me to see. Well, okay, so I got a comment a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, saying that I should let my hair grow out really long, maybe even let some of the skinny ones congo up if that helps the thinning out. I don't want them to thin out, so you know I'm not going to twist them as much. So my goal is to basically recreate that step where I'm pulling it, trying to look and see where it's at. So right here, you can tell what's new growth. So my goal is to be able to pull it out like this and be able to hold it at the tip of the new growth, but be able to see some hair. Right now, all I can see is the tip of my thumb. So I'm gonna challenge myself to wait maybe a month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months if I have to, until I can see, like physically see with my bare eyes, new growth. Okay, as you guys can see, this video is really old. I was supposed to post this like weeks ago. I'm just gonna cut to the chase before I hit 10 minutes. I was on a posting spree.
Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and peace.